That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke!
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. You guessed it. We have special guest today, Scooby Pup. I sent you an invite. Why aren't you here? Come join us, Scooby Pup.
Patrick, Stuff too, if you want. Hell. Hi. I'm doing great. How are you, buddy?
Fantastic. Freshly laundered and everything. I went to the used bookstore and I found a Batman book that I really wanted. And I was a good boy and I didn't get it because I'm going to be kind of broke for the next couple of weeks. Because I have to give the government money or else they'll throw me in prison.
That's how that works. Taxation is theft.
It's not though. Well, that works good for like the motto, but like theft implies you're just like kind of taking it and walking off with it. It's armed robbery. Taxation is armed robbery.
Yeah, or extortion, because if you don't, they put you in a dark, cold cell with someone named Bubba.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I feel like if I gave the government $0, I feel like things would be working out better than they currently are. I mean, I feel like we should probably give the government like 5 to 10% seems reasonable-ish. But let's do a little experiment where we try 0.
I don't understand what you're talking about. What is NBC?
For a modern gaming audience.
You say you wouldn't trust him around your most trusted possessions?
You need to put quotes around Guy as well.
Yeah. It's one of those 2.0s.
Yes. Government, what would we do without them? I don't know. Have more freedom, more prosperity. No, roads. We need roads. I'm told we really need roads. Yes, no tax. I'm not, honestly, 0% taxes, that would be like lots of sales tax and stuff. So honestly, 0% taxes, probably not the best idea. But how will we know till we try?
I would be completely fucking fine with paying all the goddamn taxes if the roads were great, the infrastructure wasn't crumbling, we could go into any hospital and get great, our education was great. Like if all the good things were actually paid for by our taxes.
There's a guard every 5 feet of the border holding a gun ready to shoot anything that moves.
An actual border of security around us, stopping crazed people from coming in at will. Yeah, that would be fun. Totally pay for that, but we don't got that.
Here's the thing. Without a government, I feel like we would manage to still have parks. I said it. Yeah. Fly is our social media presence. Shout out. Oh, and shout out to Justin. Absolute pleasure having you all here. I don't know why y'all keep coming back, but I really do appreciate it.
I don't know.
I mean, hell, we get more votes of support than Kamala has managed to get to become vice president or now a presidential nominee. She hasn't received a single vote to do. I feel like we are more legitimate than our current government.
We definitely have more people that ever played Dustborn or Concord.
So what I'm saying is now I watched Godfather 2 and I know how to strong arm now. So instead of you guys giving the government money, give it to me. You owe it. I'm making a documentary, guys. If you didn't hear, I'm doing another documentary and we're crowdfunding it. So give me all your money or armed robbery.
Oh my God. Well,
I'll find 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Fuck you.
I felt like that was warranted.
Would you like the government more like stealing your money if they also played like funny meme clips for you?
Please. My money.
Always lose that. I got to keep it. It's right below the what the hell is even that. But what the hell? We got StreamYards. We got to find out a way to better mark clips. I don't know. We'll work on it. Makes it even more impressive when we find them, though.
We're professionals around here. You know what? First off, Scooby Pup, get on here. What are you doing? Second off, you want to go through all the random comic stuff? Have a little fun before we get going?
Sure.
I thought
Sure.
Gooch was going to be here, but he's ghosting us. He's gone Hollywood.
Dead now, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. It was nice while it lasted.
We'll see you later tonight on your stream, Gooch.
You know, those maple leaf stars, they burn bright and they burn out quick.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain.
So this whole like a thread grift is wait, where's she? He sent you StreamYard's linky.
You literally asked like a week and a half ago to be on today's stream. And like a good boy, I totally did not get around to confirming it, but did send you to the link 15 minutes before.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I heard it when you said like a good boy. So this is a thread, not the type of threads that have been sent about Gary or other people, right? This is a thread about all the craziest things that has been done in the old Ultimate Universe before the new Ultimate Universe. Is that the old Ultimate Universe?
Yeah, the Ultimates is like the Ultimate Spider-Man I always pull out.
Yeah.
That's the new, like they reset everything and they did Ultimate. Where we also had Ultimate X-Men, which was also, probably some of the Ultimate X-Men make it in here. Also some Mark Millar, just like the Ultimates. And yeah, I didn't really care for a lot of these Ultimates, but these new ones are atrocious. And the new Ultimate X-Men is for 8-year-old manga, 8-year-old girl manga.
Ah, well, then Leon will love it. In Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk, it is revealed that in this universe, She-Hulk gets an orgasm every time she transforms. And She-Hulk is Betty Ross in this universe. First, let's take 38 seconds to enjoy this panel. Holy mother of... now, Scooby, if you were here, you could voice this, but you can't. So, yeah, there we go. Looks like she's really enjoying her time turning green. Yes. Yes. Sorry, there you go. James. I can't click on him. There. Hi, ABF.
This is me seeing her.
Yeah. Yeah. So Betty Ross, for some reason, was She-Hulk instead of
Don't ask questions. Shut up.
In Jeff Loeb's Ultimates, it was revealed that in this universe, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, who are siblings, are in a relationship, and Steve Rogers is portrayed as old-fashioned for being against the incest. Yes, that's funny. Yeah. By the way, I'm pretty sure they did that in the MCU too. Rhino gets it. This guy understands.
Get to the part where Ant-Man sprays the wasp with bug spray and then chases after her with all his mind-controlled ants and tortures her.
We will, but we would have to skip over Tony Stark's pregnant mother who works on a drug and getting bled on in the mouth by a lab monkey that caused Tony to develop extremely sensitive skin.
Monkeypox.
That's also how I would have said AIDS happened. It was like, I totally wouldn't have sex.
That was my mouth. That was my first thought, and then my next thought was Fauci, and then my next thought was,
Howard Stark created a biosuit to protect him, resulting in his blue skin. What the how did this shit get greenlit? Here, this is the one that got me too. Stop thinking you know anything about me because I'm black.
Do better, Senator.
Whitey here that looks like Miles Teller.
Oh my God.
I know that you like watermelon. You dance real funky, and you can slam dunk a basketball. Who wrote this? Asking for a friend. Can you just put your hand up if you wrote this? Thank you.
So, Scoob, get in here. I put the ears on. Come on.
I guess she answered. She's enjoying her day off while she watches us. I don't know. I know. Thank you, lady. That's what I kept saying while watching. Yes.
All right.
This one happened.
And Scooby's not coming. Lady Aaron, you want to come on? Actually, ABF showed up, right? I was going to invite ABF. Hey, you want to come on? All right. Yeah, sorry. Yes, I've also read this. This is actually when the Ultimates got good in Ultimates 3. And wait, right? Isn't that it?
This didn't sound bad to me, by the way. To give T'Challa the chance to return home to Wakanda without anybody noticing, Steve Rogers took over as Black Panther for a short time. I don't know. Here's the one. Wolverine with his head completely decapitated. Scarlet Witch.
Maybe.
Mutants ended up being the result of experimentation in a lab. Wolverine fucking 18-year-old Jean Grey. You said she's 18. It's allowed.
Yeah, I don't like the short hair. Honestly, Wolverine could do better.
And I don't know the context of this one either.
I do. It's rough. It's Ultimate X-Men. It's a little rough.
Parker swapped bodies for a storyline, and Wolverine tried to have sex with a teenage Mary Jane. the Peter Parker's body. Doesn't count. It counts.
That's some Wonder Woman 84 stuff right there.
Yeah, Ultimate Reed Richards ended up becoming a villain called the Maker, potentially.
Oh, I wondered who the hell the Maker. So the Maker is the one who reset the universe, which is what the new Ultimate comics are. Is the Maker reset everything, and like all the superheroes aren't superheroes anymore. They forgot, but Tony Stark's fighting back.
Tony Stark sex tape with Black Widow. I actually think this is just in line with something that would happen with a Tony Stark before he
also the same one. Yeah,
the same one.
Same one as the Black Captain America. This one's actually I really enjoyed this. This is when I realized, give me super oversized jack dudes. I don't want it to make any sense whatsoever. Just make them as jacked as possible, and then make them as hot as possible as well.
He calls this one racist.
Yeah, I know that one didn't make any sense. But first, we have to look at Black Widow. Okay.
Does she hunt?
I hunted for them hips, baby. Woo, woo. All right, sorry. Yeah, what, racist?
They tell him to surrender, and he says, "You think this letter on my head stands for France? Like, how is that racist?" France
British
isn't a race.
Yeah,
I don't believe.
All our Brits in chat, please let us know what you think about the French.
Yeah,
we'll see some actual racism.
Red Skull being Captain America's son, who also killed the Kennedy or JFK. Yeah, dumb shit. Ultimate Deadpool or Wadey Wilson was a mutant-hating cyborg who hosted a reality TV show. Galactus, a massive swarm of drones. This is what Elon Musk is leading us all towards.
There's another controversial part in this I forgot about. I think this like Thor simp / thought, and then she's like a fangirl who like tries to fuck superheroes and stuff like that, and then she gets actual powers, and she's so hot. Yeah, there are many controversial things in the Ultimates. Also, Civil War is pretty there too. Also, Mark Millar.
We're almost done. Kate Bishop dating Miles Morales and then revealing that she's a Hydra agent. Oh, shout out to Lod, gifted a member for that.
Oh, hell, Lod. Sorry, I'm reading comics, Lod. Sometimes I forget I'm streaming.
Otto Octavius getting the ability to manipulate, Magneto powers, to mentally control his metal arms, even if they're far away. Ultimate Eddie Brock is a pedophile trying to bang a 15-year-old Gwen Stacy. Throw that word around a lot, but we don't say it to other people I'm seeing here that similar situations. Ultimate Mark Miller. Carol Danvers. Oh, I approve of this one.
Holy okay, yeah. See, that's all they have to do.
And she's not Captain Marvel.
Have we discussed Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver yet?
Yeah, that's what was brought up, that they're banging each other. And that Captain America was depicted as old-fashioned. Badger, those days they had to sell comics, so they had... but... I mean, I approve of this one. Where
oh shit.
Thor is dating Valkyrie, who's now a lesbian, and after her death goes to the underworld to meet Hela, and then Hela makes him bing bang boom. Yeah. Death by Snoo Snoo. By the way, approve. That's what Wonder Woman should look like, but with armor on, like body type.
Yeah, works for me. All right, so this is where we're going to briefly mention Love is Love. This one is where a black mom tells a black kid that homophobia is like racism, but against someone's who they love. And then we have, I can't show this one because it says, many of these say some gamer words, which I do enjoy. But this part right here has Donald Trump on the TV while gay people kiss.
Of course. This is the one you wanted. This is where Hank Pym sicks an army of ants on his wife after spraying her with bug spray.
Yeah, and then he's like, "What have I done?" So he's a piece of crap.
You shouldn't have made me look small, Jan. You shouldn't have made me look small.
And the Hulk also goes on a rampage and kills everyone. So like the Hulk and Hank Pym are both like real dirtbags. People complain about how they made characters like too real and gritty and too dark, and like where's all the like Superman-ness of it all. As much as I like Mark Millar, and he is one of the homies, he's to blame for a lot of that as well. I don't like it, and he does way too many like pop culture references that once you read like a decade later become cringe. Yes. All right, yeah, no, Tomahawk. Wait, Lot said that, and then Okay, yeah.
I don't care about oxygen. I need
We all
boobies,
know that
nothing more.
Princess is best says. Tomahawk, what you enjoy in your own home, I'm happy that you enjoy it. As a twin, I am a little worried
That was the last
about
of
you.
I love that.
But yeah, when we had Captain America, Black Panther, I freaking lost.
That one is funny though. Black Cat thinking that Peter Parker is far older when she makes out with him. The puking is a little much, but okay. Yeah. There we go. Thank
Step
God.
Badger, I'm stuck in the dryer. Step Badger, help!
Oh, well, let me help you get you out. Let me push you out of there.
Porn is banned in my state, and everything hasn't burned down somehow. Box office, Beetlejuice. Finally, someone knows the actual title of this name. Scares up. All of them are like scares up, and I saw like 3 of the headlines. They're all so cringe. Oh my god! A near record 110 million domestic open. 110 domestic. Oh, but we don't even have Sunday yet, right? So that's what all of them are reporting this, but we don't even have the Sunday numbers, right? Is this partly projected?
I think it's partially projected.
Yeah, that's
also good.
What confused me.
I agree, and everyone knows that if you jerk off, you're gay because you're jerking off a dick. And if you're a man and you're jerking off a dick, it's gay.
No, that gets into if you S your own D, are you gay? And the answer is no, but you are a D-esser. So
you are a dick sucker. So
for fuck's sake,
cancel Disney Plus.
I can't believe Graf would be so rude to interrupt us while talking about really important things like whether or not masturbation is gay.
Semantics. Shout
out to Graf Webb, who is helping fund this next documentary. Give me all your money, or else I swear to God.
I'll just tell you this. I got that song number at the end stuck in my head. Every once in a while I think about it.
Oh, a little bit, but at the time,
I know.
The song itself not terrible, but I mean, compared to like the whole Deo situation, I mean, that's so much better, right?
It's different, yes, but I also feel like it's different things. The Deo is him trying to scare everyone and get them out of the house. But this one is more his manipulation in the room. I don't know. We'll see.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Cancel
what is this trash?
Cancel ABF. Wait, no, hold on. I'm trying to mod him before ABF bans him. 1 second. Add as moderator. Can I do it before ABF shoots him as a prank? Bro, did I get it? Yes, all right. Cancel ABF is now
the F word.
Is now a moderator. You cannot time him out. Yes, I agree. I can't believe ABF is being such a tyrant. My favorite boss I've ever had.
ABF, I stand with you.
Look at that wrench. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll have to de-wrench him eventually. But you behave. Cancel ABF. All right.
Oh, that's a good one. ABF word.
And actually, the next thing we are going to be talking about is Agatha All Along, which turns out ABF does know is a musical.
Oh.
And we'll still be watching.
Agatha All Along, you say?
I almost used the F word.
Sorry.
So one of the stories we're covering today about it is how we were like, did they really mean to do all the name switches? According to them, it was their genius idea. That we'll get to that momentarily. But Beetlejuice, we both agree is mid. You liked it more than me and still gave it the same score as me, so I'm moving mine down to a 4.5.
I think that makes sense. In fact, I was actually thinking I should probably maybe put mine to a 6.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because the way you liked it, you didn't describe it as a 5.
Because here's what I'm saying. I liked the movie, but in that movie, I was sort of fucking bored for a couple of different stretches. Those are all the things I think could have been cut out and reworked. But all the performances I thought were good, and the overall stories were good. It was just under executed on a lot of them. Monica Bellucci was fucking wasted.
Yeah, who?
Exactly.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh no, God. Oh no. Okay. Only 2 kinds of people wear hats backwards.
Now you gotta say with the country accent.
Well, there's. All right. Then you feel free.
Only 2 kinds of people wear hats backwards: welders and cocksuckers. And you don't look like a welder.
Is that from something?
It's a variation of only 2 types of people come from Texas: steers and queers.
Oh, well, yeah. I had some other ones in mind as well. Thank you,
Officer and the
Tomak,
Gentleman, by the way,
for enlightening us.
No, I mean, that's
as always
separately. Sorry, that's Full Metal Jacket, I believe. The saying that, but also another movie you might like, Officer and the Gentleman, Louis Gossett Jr., Navy. He has some fun lines.
I just added it. That sounds exactly like something I would like, Badger.
Trust me, it's not what you think.
Well, I did watch Godfather 2. We'll talk about here momentarily. A little disappointed. All right, let's go and get him in. I'm saying 600 mil for Beetlejuice. What are you saying? You're not allowed to change it ever. People will attack you forever if you don't get this perfectly right. You son of, you gonna price this right, me?
625, Bob. Shout out Pandora.
Badger's answer is 599,000 or million.
Oh, you can't wait to hear what he thinks about Godfather?
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says.
All right, so we have one gray here, and I couldn't help but notice. Well, cancel ABF. Thankfully, it's not a gray anymore. And the base teacher, a couple grays here. ABF, we might need to learn a thing or two. Only two types of chatters around here: blues and greens. All right, so Beetlejuice, mid, but it's gonna make some money. I gave it better than that. I was gonna give it an 8, but then the ending just was so bad. What the? We'll discuss that in a moment. I had to take a half a point off just for that ending. And over 3 hours. It's a prequel and a sequel. Just make one. Fuck. But no, I'm glad I watched it. I do feel more cultured. But I have some thoughts on
all of them. Can't wait to see what Lady Arendy thinks.
And my boomer buddy said something I believe is more controversial than anything I ever said. He said his favorite is Godfather Part 3.
Yeah,
I know enough to right. Okay.
Thing to say. The third one is universally panned.
I knew that.
The fucking Vegas one. Yeah, that's funny.
At least it wasn't in an airport. Die Hard 2.
You said that, and 4 people left instantly. Yeah, that's how bad that. Fucking tell your friend that's how bad his opinion was that we lost people because of that. Yeah.
First
one's still the best, dude. First one's still the best, and the video game is a banger. They got everyone to do their roles again and used archive footage of Brando. It's good.
Who not being in the second one really made me appreciate him even more being in the first one. If someone's like, what's gravitas? You're always talking about gravitas. What is that? You just say Marlon Brando is the Godfather.
You know, he put cotton balls inside of his cheeks. That's how he talks.
Oh, I did like. We'll get to this shortly. But before that, De Niro, Pacino, and Heat, I gave it to Pacino pretty easy. This, I think I got to give it to De Niro, but more on that later. We have to talk about more important things, such as Agatha All Along and how they had this changing title gag that they came up with in the writing room. It was like so much fun. We decided to trick the fans with a series of fake titles for the show after the best day of brainstorming I think we've ever had. It was on purpose, Badger. Are you pressing?
Agatha...
Oh, wrong. Oh my God.
No, but let's make Agatha Asian so we can call her Agatha All Along.
There is an Asian. So
all along.
Fingers
Let's
crossed.
Talk about it.
So, are you pressing X to doubt? Do you believe this story where they're in the writer's room and they planned this out?
I don't know, but I want to tell the base teacher that's what we're all about here. I got source material matters in my bio. Take my lore here. Now I'll ruin your mythos in a second, baby. Fucking Taika.
Yeah, we're quite diverse. We keep talking about Terminator 0 because Badger didn't really like it, and a lot of that was because of the lore reasons, where some of us weren't as concerned about the lore reason. And even though I think Badger is an absolute idiot and has the wrong opinion, I respect him being so concerned about keeping the lore right.
Do you think I should even bother clarifying that I like the show, but I dislike the lore and theology?
No,
I should just keep going with it.
I gave Rambo a 7 out of 10, and I keep being told I hate Rambo. I hate Rocky, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, 4 more people just left. All right, so let's blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God.
I'm definitely an IDOT.
I don't know if I believe this.
I'm a big IDOT.
Hats off to Jack Schaefer on that one, and our incredible writer's room, I bet. With the best day of brainstorming I think we've ever had, figuring out all those titles. It was a real blast to release crazier and crazier ones as the production went on, and our cast was so game too. The nature of the stunt felt very Agatha. It felt like you're a bunch of hacks, and it was getting rewritten and testing so poorly you had to keep changing the titles. It seemed like you guys were in complete disarray. Is that how? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that what you felt? I mean, we were all laughing at him because it was such a joke, and they're like, "Look at this smart thing we did that made us look super incompetent."
Oh yeah, for sure. I also mean, is there any other type of blood spells? It's always the period blood spells that. No, yes, they thought they were pulling an Iron Man with that redoing everything last second, but the Agatha stuff. The dude that's playing, what's his name? John Locke or whatever. The kid that's playing Joe Locke. What a great example of a motherfucker who had to come out, and because he got shamed. I can tell he got shamed by his own people, who said he's an actor and he wants to do other roles of people who aren't gay. And he had to explain his way by calling and say he had internalized homophobia. He's gay, by the way. Gay man wanting to actually be a fucking actor, a thespian, not a lesbian, a thespian, and actually take on a challenging role that's not him. That means he's internal homophobia. That's the mind trick they've all played. Thankfully, we've got the Ian McKellens and other gay actors. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? No, acting is acting. You can't make people do what they're trying to make people do and only play what you know. In other words, where's all the murderers playing killers?
Though I will say, when it's, you have to look exactly like them, it's like, all right, you want to play this identity game? Sounds good. Gay actors, you can't play straight people ever again. Have fun being typecast and pigeonholed forever.
There you go. See? And I don't have a problem with Neil Patrick Harris playing straight. I don't have a problem with Luke Evans playing straight. Fine. You can do it. You do it. Kevin Conroy's gay. Didn't know it for damn near 40 years. Didn't matter, because guess what? He fucking can act. Didn't get gay overtones in his characters.
Hayden, ABF, send both of you an invite if either you want to pop on here for like a half hour.
I'd like to also point out that Erwin loves Arcane and couldn't make it. Hey, Arcane is just, well, guess what?
Oh, no,
we all have different things.
Let's see. I brought this up. Well, partly it was also because I thought Gooch was going to be here back when I used to think he loved us still. Let's see. Where is it? Oh my God, I got two. Oh, there we go. Blue-Eyed Samurai wins Best Animated Series at the Emmys. Other nominees were X-Men 97. So good, up for Emmys. What happened to the creator? I wonder if he's going to be on any streams to talk about it.
That's so funny because I just saw another article that it was like X-Men 97 loses to obscure Netflix show. The obscure Netflix show.
Obscure?
That's how
everyone was telling me to watch.
That's how they phrased it. I think it was a comic book movie. That's so funny.
I was disappointed. I wanted to keep watching this. I wanted to enjoy it. I just can't do the girl boss stuff anymore. And my buddy, who's pretty normie, he didn't want to do girl boss stuff anymore.
Because here's the thing, Rat. He's not saying it's a bad show. He's saying even done well, even if it is explained that she earns all of it, he's tired of seeing girls kicking ass. It's been done. And so guess what? I'm right there. I'm right fucking there with him.
And they could do that same story. Perfect. Make her likable in the first one, and then the second episode you can start making her a girl boss bitch, and then go to why to justify it. But
and honestly, it's why I haven't watched Arcane, because I'm sure it is good.
Oh, you're not gonna
like it. Because even done well, I'll be burnt out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Princess Mononoke. That one I'm starting to think maybe you would enjoy.
Yeah, and that's the next one I'll watch because I gave you my updated criteria for anime. I like it to look realistic.
What up, operator?
Realistic.
And I watched this because so many people were suggesting people watch it and suggesting I watch it as well. So I tried. I gave it the chance. I gave it the college go, and I said, nope, I'm sorry. I have other things I'd rather watch. And I was sad. Ooh, Hayden gonna be popping in. Excellent.
I mean, I like the first micro, they call them the micro series now, Clone Wars, the Gindi ones. Those were great. I don't know what animation we're going to call that. Is that anime? Like the Samurai Jack type thing? Is that a type of anime? If it's America, it doesn't count.
Hayden's going to say no. You're going to get a actually. It's a Last Airbender situation for sure.
Is this like a sparkling wine champagne thing? Depending on where
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
All right, so
Afro Samurai. Yeah, I'm gonna play Afro Samurai when I play Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Afro Samurai is actually pretty sweet, and you do identify as black, so honestly, that's one you could potentially enjoy, depending on how much you like hip hop.
No, Nut Bunny, because champagne is only made in the Champagne region of France, and sparkling wine is made anywhere else. But yeah, it's the same shit. Similar to bourbon, and I don't want to piss off the boozy snobs.
Blah, blah, blah. Some of the people involved with this, running this Agatha crap, the last thing they were involved with, other than WandaVision, the Marvels. Can't wait. And ABF, were you aware of this? They are releasing 2 episodes that first day. So is that watch party going to be 2 episodes? I'm assuming so. Fuck. We had to do 3 Rings of Power. Now we're going to do 2.
Yeah, I'm going to get laser tattoo removal.
Oh yes, here he is. He can speak for himself, defend himself against the accusations of many crimes.
No. Oh yeah, aren't you being canceled right now?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
I wish people would cancel me. You usually just end up getting bigger whenever people try to cancel you.
France.
So Agatha, we're gonna watch because it's consistent pain that comes my way.
yes, as we know, black magic and such.
Remember Freedom Fries?
Not fully ado. I know, and we canceled the Dixie Chicks for being right about those wars. Yeah,
the Dixie Chicks were right, but Freedom Fries is the appropriate term. These colors don't run, Erwin. Well, put a boot in your ass. God,
it's the American way.
That was 2005, all the way up till 2005.
And the other reason I brought up Agatha was it's like in a week or so. It's like a week and a half or something like that. Like it's not this coming up week. I think it's the next one. So yeah, that's going to be happening soon, which means there's going to be overlaps where there are watch parties that week of Agatha and Rings of Power. You sadistic son of a bitch.
There you go.
And if anyone would like to join us, honest, I don't think I would be watching any more episodes of Rings of Power if it weren't the watch parties. Because being able to just laugh about it and watch like Jess have her mental breakdown in the chat it's fun. And the best part is like while you're looking up all those gifts and stuff, you're kind of only like half paying attention to Rings of Power. So
yeah, that was my issue actually. I went on Dermy's stream to talk about the episode, and I was like, I don't remember anything about it, and I had to watch it again.
Yeah, I remember like Isaac's memes and stuff like that, but I keep having to say like, who is this character? And like, there was someone who showed the 4 pictures of like the Sauron actor, the people he was playing, and they're like, oh, it's obviously him. One of them, I was like, oh wait, that's the Sauron guy. And then the next one I went, wait, who even is that guy? And I think it's the live version. I watched that, we laugh about it, and then immediately it's out of my brain. Hayden, how excited are you for Agatha All Along?
Oh my god, the torture sessions, man. I know they're coming. I know I'm gonna be there for it, but like I said, it's just gonna be the multiverse of witches from everything. That's all we're gonna get out of it. It's gonna be so lame.
Not enough drag, sadly. So not quite Rocky Horror Picture Show, but
hey,
yeah,
they might sneak it in unexpectedly. We might get more drag than we're expecting. Like I wouldn't put it past them.
We're told someone's LGBTQ LMNOP, someone we've already seen. So I'm waiting for not Gandalf to become Gandalfina.
I honestly couldn't tell if you were talking about Agatha or Rings of Power.
Wait, which one were we talking about?
I don't know now, and I'm afraid to ask.
It all blurs together.
All right, well, you guys... Yeah, go ahead, Badger.
I was just going to say, based on what Bo says he tried to do for X-Men 97, I don't think they're going to get a public drag campaign going for that. They like to do it in secret for sure, but
then they got the Joe guy who's all... queer witches. I'm not a wizard. I'm a queer witch, guys. But so it's like that's not too gay for Marvel. It seems like the real thing is they just didn't like him being a fan or something. Maybe it's just at the time or.
Well, they had that whole interview where he was like, "Oh, I'm a wizard," and they corrected him to, "No, we're all witches." Mm-hmm. What? Why? Mm-hmm. Why are we doing this?
It's a wizard, Annie.
I can't wait. And when the musical part starts, oh god, the watch party chat's gonna go insane. GCA Discord, scroll all the way down to the bottom where the audio only is, and now it's ABF's Torture Theater or something like that. Is the channel name?
Happy Theater.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
This is why Sauron is the good guy, because it was Agatha all along.
Yeah, well, yeah, you two. I need, if you're gonna X it out. So they're claiming, in the writers' room they had this genius idea to have all the names change, which made them look incredibly dysfunctional and incompetent. But apparently, it was this hilarious idea. ABF, do you believe them?
R2 got it. Shout out Ak.
Do I believe them?
Do you believe that they meant to do that the whole time?
No, I think that they are just conveniently trying to push that because they made so many changes and they're embarrassed about it, and they're like, actually, we meant to do it all along.
That's my thought. And honestly, it's more embarrassing if they purposely did it because it made them look so incompetent. And now they're like bragging about how good it was. Hayden, your thoughts on Agatha all along?
This is totally a cover your ass thing because they screwed up. I mean, they weren't even going to do Agatha, and we all knew that until they did WandaVision. And they just glommed onto a character, and they were like, this is what we were going to do the entire time. And then changing the title. It's all bullshit.
And then that's, I was kind of wanting to get to some of the people who'd worked there and how they work with like the Marvels and stuff too, is apparently WandaVision was like up for awards and stuff, and also had musical number in there. Agatha All Along was a song in it, because they're talking about like a chart topper. They released some song that was a chart topper called Agatha All Along. So I think it's from WandaVision.
It's very catchy.
Okay, so yeah, wait, you watched it, right?
Yeah.
So there's a musical number in that one too.
It's the very end reveal that Agatha is the actual one manipulating things.
And that was a chart. That was apparently a chart topper. Yeah. Okay. And then
very clever.
Because I didn't understand that there was anything to do with Agatha. It was like Axel F, where I was like, "What the hell is I don't understand." Where okay, it's a song, and then I don't believe you. I still don't believe you.
Leaked out of my brain at the last minute because I don't even remember the musical number, and I watched the show.
Yeah,
and
same.
When they had the musical, and then they got awards and whatnot, so it's like, well, I guess we need more musical numbers. People liked it.
Oh, God. Less musicals. Period.
Yeah, because everybody loves the shows and TV and movies that get the awards.
That movie or that show was the first big red flag.
Blue Eyed Samurai just won an Emmy, so you can't trust those things anymore.
That was the show where Kevin Feige said the quiet part out loud, where everyone asked, "Why isn't the Sorcerer Supreme showing up?" And he goes, "Well, we don't want another white guy to show up and take her agency, save the day."
I forgot about that.
And where everyone thought, Badger never forgets. Where everyone thought it was Mephisto, and then the showrunner went, "Who?" Because unlike Bo, who had to sneak in, these motherfuckers don't know or read the comics.
Don Cheadle just did that with Armor Wars.
Oh, that got community noted. He meant that jokingly, like, "What's Armor Wars?" Yeah.
All right, excellent. But the rest of everyone who's not John Cheadle doesn't need a community note. They did. They said, "What the fuck is Armor Wars?"
Yeah,
I had forgotten about it.
Did you ever see where it's like a bunch of them? It's like all the Avengers, and like they asked them to name the Infinity Stones, and Tom Hiddleston is the only one that can do it.
Based.
Yeah,
and I bet the fans were very happy about that.
Yes.
Speaking of fans and making them happy, chat, I'd like to apologize. This is a 9 out of 10, which I think is basically what The Godfather Part 1 had as well. This is not as good as the first one. I am sorry. I said it. Anyone, any other quick, brief thoughts? Is that a terrible thought? Anyone else think that?
9 out of 10 has got to be like top 10 highly rated movies on IMDb, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And the first one, absolute freaking masterpiece.
Yes.
Holy crap. I'm not, I wasn't perfect for me, but that's just because those sorts of movies aren't really my kind of movie. But even I could appreciate it enough to give it a 9 out of 10. It would be a 9.5, 10 out of 10 if the middle hour and a half Marlon Brando wasn't in it.
Did not like that. Took a little bit off the score for me, to be honest.
I thought Pacino was a little weak in the first one. I liked his character, but a little weak compared to some of his other performances. But he definitely stepped it up in this and definitely has more of that gravitas. But I said it. Robert De Niro as young Vito. I doing like the Marlon Brando deep voice and whatnot. I think I think De Niro wins it between him and Pacino in this one. Pacino wins in Heat, but in this one, I think De Niro took it. But why do they do a sequel or a prequel inside the sequel? I thought like there would be themes of like his dad growing up, and then it would cut back to him, and he's like learning the same lesson his dad had to learn or something. No, none of it even like flows together or like shares themes or connects or whatnot. So it's just like randomly just shoved a prequel in there for no reason. It doesn't introduce you to like new characters or anything. Why is it? I mean, honestly, if I had to pick between them, just give me the De Niro Godfather Part 2. I said it.
Just want to say, Joey, penis of an elephant. Penis.
Am
Yeah,
I
the first one's
crazy?
the best one, dude.
Okay.
That's why they did that thing where they edit them, the first one and the second one together, so they can try and like cope it as one story.
Yes, and I was going to give it an 8, which is honestly probably a little higher than I actually felt, but I try to, add a lot of factors into my scores. That ending though, where they just flash back to De Niro to Michael deciding he's going to go join the military while they're around the table and his brother gets mad, which is like a scene wasn't even in time with any. That was like a different kind like era prequel. They added another time. Oh my. And then he just like smokes cigarette and sits there, and then it cuts to him in the prison, and he's just like smoking, and then it starts fading. I'm like, it's not over, it's not. And then the credits start. I'm like, what are you? What?
You need the saga version.
Over 3 hours, and that's the ending.
Yeah, she says in the saga version they do the prequel section first.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I want to check that out.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed it, but then it cut like into it, so it's like taken away from the flow. But like, if that had some moments where like his dad does something, and then they do like the long fade transitions, and it fades into him doing like the exact same thing, or like a similar position, having to think about protecting the family and all this, something like that would have been great. But it didn't connect it like thematically or like editing or.
There's a moment in all sessions, if you've ever been tortured before, where you break. Now, this break happens from both the torturer and the person being tortured. And sometimes the dynamic flips. And that's what we got here. People just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. That's what ABF's got going on at watch parties.
The 3 hours is an 8, and then I gave it a 7.5 after that last. I think it was 3 hours, 12 minutes, the version.
This is what the Yuzing Vong knew about the embrace of pain. It makes you feel alive.
I'm sorry. I just 7.5. Because I think I gave Goodfellas or Casino. I gave one of them an 8, and then an 8.5, and then I gave Godfather a 9. I don't think this makes it up to Casino or Goodfellas.
2 or 3 times. I've seen the first one a bunch, so like that should show you.
So Any other thoughts before we move on to me not angering everyone with my takes?
I've seen 1 and 2. I don't remember them, so I don't know if I'm offended or not.
It's not super memorable. There are quite a few good moments, and if they'd had more of those good moments, then I would have been happy to put it up there. There are a lot of slow moments, but they're like well shot, and the atmosphere is good. I love all the Italianness, but there's only so many cheeks being kissed that I need to see to set the scene, and I don't need to see you go through the whole row of family kissing them on the cheek before we move on to what we're actually like supposed to be seeing for the story.
Yeah, a lot of those establishing shots kind of drag on a little bit. But hey, guess what? You finished all of The Godfather, and you can stop now.
What? Yeah, right.
I'm sure the third one's the best.
I think I was going to correct, but then Hayden, I realized is correct. You have finished.
You're done. You're done.
Movies, and you can stop now.
If you would have just given me this De Niro Vito, honestly, I'd probably be giving it a higher score. But for some reason, they just threw it in the. Did they shoot a separate movie and decide to? I don't.
It's great to see it before and after of all these actors.
If they scissored, I would have liked. Okay, sorry.
Before TDS and after TDS, and I think you'll see the eyes. There's something very different in the eyes of like a Mark Hamill before 2016 and a Mark Hamill after.
It's like there was a soul in there at one point.
Yeah,
now it's just a husk.
Not much, but yeah.
I am ABF. You'll be happy. Next one on my list: conspiracy theory.
Nice.
Who is it Tom who is it? Who are the actors?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson and
Mel Gibson.
What's her name?
Pretty Woman.
Walking down the street.
I can't think of names today.
Julia Roberts.
Julia
I know
Roberts,
words.
yes.
I know names. I know people.
This is what I have a badger for. So.
Yes.
Well, Hayden and I were up too late playing video games last night.
Yes.
And I like just woke up like half an hour ago.
Me too, dude.
Stayed up till 2 in the morning.
45 minutes ago.
I'm actually glad you're here, ABF, because when I saw this scene, I was like, I need to ask ABF about this. The old wrap a towel around your gun as a suppressor trick. The only problem, it catches on fire afterwards. Thoughts?
I don't know about it actually catching fire, but that does work as a suppressor one time.
If it was super dry, it maybe, because like the side out, you can get some pretty good out, like the brief, whatever the fuck where the cylinder is. I don't know.
Well,
how much would it like muzzle the fucking shot?
Don't do this, but if you know, find yourself alone without ATF in sight, you can put a 2-liter bottle around a 22, and it's completely silent. Can't hear it.
Oh wow.
So I think a towel would do better.
Hey,
all right.
give me just a minute. I'm gonna run and grab some
Johnny.
stuff that I picked up yesterday that I want to show you guys.
Yes,
so,
whip it out.
I went on a little bit of a shopping spree yesterday, so I got some stuff to show off. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Excellent. All right, last thing on this is some of these gangster movies have a few too many characters, and I'm not saying all Italians look the same, but sometimes it's like when I read these mangas and stuff and I see all these Japanese names, or like people, I'm trying to pay attention to like Rings of Power on these ridiculous elf names. I can't really keep track of them all that much, which means I don't really care about them very much. So when all the people die, a lot of them, I'm like,
you're an elfist.
Who is this again? One issue some of these gangster movies have. It's just difficult when you have so many characters to give them character. So I understand, but have less characters. And it's similar concern, not just with gangster movies, I have with James Gunn's Superman.
Yeah.
Too many characters means not enough characters being characters.
Make sure they're all over 40.
So, oh, dang it, why'd you start playing? So,
oh, look, a non-straight white male.
Dang it. My internet shit. Why does everything want to autoplay?
I know, even if you turn off autoplay, it still does it.
Yeah, so one of the Destiny YouTubers I watched, he decided to do a Concord game, and before the video was edited, it was offline. But the title is I Bought Concord and accidentally loved it. So they actually kind of enjoyed themselves while they played, because there is some enjoyable, because some of the reviews I read were, it actually was fun at times. And like Overwatch is fun at times, and I had to stop playing.
Well, he accidentally liked it. I feel like you have to play the Mo clip for that one.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be
fair, that's what he
fair,
said. He was playing it to make fun of it, and then they accidentally found themselves enjoying themselves sometimes.
I almost used the F word.
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
Did you notice I moved that badger? I tried to hide it from you.
Oops. He hasn't paid anything.
So, De Veers, this is a character I hadn't really seen, with a literal just like bucket on the head. You know, like little containers that says like, don't let childs kill themselves with this. It's the character, and they, them. Which I think there's only like 2 they, them. So because there's 2 they, thems, literally everyone else has to have pronouns. But yeah, he secretly kind of enjoyed it. And then before he got the video edited, it no longer existed.
I actually have a copy on the way.
And only sold like 25,000 or something. So it's like legit collector item.
Yeah. There's not many of them out there. But
yeah, you need to get the like GCD whatever. You need to get the slab. Oh, Hayden, you about to whip some stuff out?
Yeah. So I went to
wait, actually, sorry, before you do that, we actually have an official song for that. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I went to the store yesterday and was just kind of perusing and found an old fat boy PS2. So
following up your Xbox or the PS2.
Yep,
I'd love to see it.
Went and picked it up. And as I was going through the store, I found a nice little chunk.
Oh, Tomaki watching? All right, what you got there?
We got X-Men Legends.
Yes, great game.
Tribes Aerial Assault.
Oh,
Damn.
Tribes 2 was my jam.
Tribes 2
I was
great.
addicted to that game as a kid.
Battlefront 2.
Hell yeah.
We got one that's not super well known. Project Eden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was a really fun one. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Ooh, la. Yeah, that's the one I played.
We got 10 and 10-2.
Wow.
Isn't 10-2 one of those ones you feel a little girly playing, but is actually surprisingly good?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good game. Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires. That's some nostalgia.
I fudged with some Dynasty Warriors.
Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2.
Ooh.
And the last two we have here, Dark Cloud. And one of my favorite
PlayStation
games.
Zelda, right?
Yeah, it's like PlayStation Zelda.
B, man, how dare you?
One of my favorite games that nobody seems to know about. Draken, the Ancient Gates. You get to fly around on a dragon.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Everyone's language.
Man, why would you say this?
Yeah. He's a VTuber enjoyer, okay?
Phenomenal game.
Yeah. Tomark's looking to see if that's on Steam right now. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. He keeps winning all these show and tells, and all I have is love is love.
Yeah, I love how you rip that up, but you can still manage to find it somewhere on the ground every time.
It's filling my trash can up.
You're like XQC after he gets a haircut.
Wait, what does he do after he gets a haircut?
He leaves it on the ground for like 3 weeks in the background of his stream.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that's right. He just leaves his hair sitting there and just never addresses it.
I think that cleaning is like beneath him or something.
Yeah, him and Asmongold. These freaking like millionaire streamers, man. Like, I know streaming is hard, but well, you can't see the giant mitts on my floor right now, but I swear it's normally clean.
Sure, yeah, sure.
What's up, RC?
Oh, hey, we're having a totally normal stream, RC. Nothing's happening here. I'm sorry, Scoot. This is a normal stream.
This will get us 28 million subs easy. Just hanging out the boys in our ears.
So we got more people harassing our people. And now it's kicking up a notch. Smash JT covered the Black Girl Gamers stream. They're like 2024 Summit or whatever crap it was. And it had Kimball Air on it, as well as Ash Parrish, someone who actually does need to have their pronouns shown. And it was basically a panel of all of Hypnotic's favorite people, and just covered it in a video, made fun of it as one would do.
Should it be struck?
And they
just struck my channel.
It's a hang to hung situation.
Okay, you're right.
So someone needs to explain this to Mo. A copyright claim and a copyright strike are very different. When you play trailers, you get claims, and when you're not monetized, it doesn't matter at all. Who cares? If you're a big channel and you do get a bunch of views on like your videos or your live streams, claims do matter, and you do want to fight them, like Gary is always having to do, and F&T and stuff like that. But they don't actually really affect your channel, just your monetization, if you make enough money to monetize, and it matter. So he got struck where you actually go and report, and you're like, you have to say it's my copyright being infringed and all this stuff. And not only does it take it down, it's not just monetized. I'm pretty sure it takes it down, and you get a strike on your channel, which keeps you like from streaming for a week and all that. And it's 100% fair use, and they struck him. Which is straight up tortious interference. Like, you can't, like, they're messing with people's business. Like, you can call for boycotts and stuff, but when you're doing stuff like this, doing false strikes and whatnot, trying to screw over people's businesses, you can be sued for that stuff. All the stuff they're doing, trying to get people demonetized over fake stuff, you're not allowed to do that. You can be sued over that crap.
And it's against the terms of service of like most social media, including YouTube.
Yeah, false striking people you can't do. And the problem is YouTube's copyright system is someone does a false strike against you, bam, you can't do anything. You got to go to court. That's the only way you can resolve it, is going to court, which of course is tons of money. Even if you win, you end up spending more money, so it's not worth it. And then you just got to worry about that one strike.
Well, and it's how many strikes is it before they just remove your channel?
3.
Yeah. It's 3 within like a 6-month period or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Because if you wait, this has happened to our boy Gooch, one of the companies behind Demon Slayer. So he had, instead of finishing that, they gave a strike, and so instead of fighting them, fuck you then, type of thing. Just not cover it and wait for the thing to expire.
Like pirating
like 90 days or something like that.
Pirating a movie or show and going through clip by clip, that is actually like, at least there is some potential copyright things right here. This is him just taking a live stream and doing commentary on it, which is not that whatsoever, like what Gooch did, which still sucks. And he does make sure to, go through and
pictures and
do everything fair use.
Yeah.
So it's, these people can't win against us. They have to attack us and literally like go dirty to do it. And then everyone of course celebrates them.
Well, and that's the thing. They'll use our rules against us because they have no morals. They have no values. They have no rules. All they want to do is win. They don't care how it makes them look.
Yeah. When they go high, or no, when they go low, we kick them.
Let's just start building the timeline where we see Elon Musk fucking announcing that he's starting a just like he did against Disney, lawsuits against all these people that are doing this and pushing the culture war on that end.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take. That's what, like, why it's so big. Gina's doing that, or like what Bo's putting up with. Yeah, ABF, you want to say something?
How long does it usually take for YouTube to get involved with this, copyright fight? How
long... big you are?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
when we all have to scream at YouTube support.
When it's copyright strikes like this, like that's the hardest thing to deal with because their copyright strike systems an absolute. When Destiny 2 the Witch Queen, that's when I got back into it, was the Witch Queen expansion. Is someone in like Brazil or something was copyright striking like all the Destiny channels and like screwing with stuff. Like My Name is Bife is a really big lore guy, makes really good videos, works really long time on them. This one made like a freaking movie. And it got copyright struck by this guy, and he got so many people with this because he had used to post Destiny music, and then he got copyright struck for just posting the music straight up, not doing anything.
Yeah.
So he was mad at them, did all the fake copyright strikes, and they sued him for an insane amount of money. You can't be doing this stuff, but YouTube, because of their systems fudged up, allow it. They don't exactly promote it, but they definitely do allow it. Which is why, if you want to do anything about it, you got to get your lawyers. And I don't think he's going to be messing with lawyers for this. He's just going to be stuck with a strike, most likely. Unless begging on Twitter. Because if you have a YouTube problem, you don't go to YouTube. You go to Twitter to solve your YouTube channel problems.
I almost think that he should get lawyers and do like a crowd, funding.
Yeah, for sure. Because like that's the only way that this cult is going to actually have any pushback. Is if people go back after them.
Who else has been crowdfunding lawyers? Coincidentally, too, Sue Smash JT. Oh no, this happened. I love the finding out part. This isn't fuck around, find out. This is fuck around, get oppressed by a bunch of crazy Marxists. This isn't finding out. This is you guys going even lower. Finding out is when justice gets served. This is the exact opposite of this. But just like the writers for Acolyte, you don't know the difference between good and evil. You are evil, and you think good won here because you're striking people over fair use because they're just pointing out what's going on. Hypnotic, I have a clip for you. I gotta pull it up. I'm glad we got the weaves here. All right, blah blah blah, we'll get right back to it. Uzumaki. So this is Junji Ito, who I've been wanting to get some of his mangas. He's known for his horror, and his style is really interesting, and I think it comes across pretty darn well in the anime, which they kept black and white. Yeah, I was like, man, this is an anime Hypno might actually find some time to watch. Because I've been wanting to ask him if I should read a Junji Ito manga, and I hadn't gotten an answer. And then I saw his top shelf, like 2/3 of it is Junji Ito books. So I'm like, okay. So Hypno, and he's excited. Excellent. So my question is, if I do see a Junji Ito book, which I often quite do, what's the one? If I see it that I have to buy, what's the one? Let me know. Yeah, Badger, how angry are you today?
I ask myself this all the time. I guess I'm in a rather jovial mood. Nothing horrible has happened yet. Give it time.
All right,
we'll see.
don't worry.
Tonight
Here.
with Leon, I'll probably be screaming because, as Hypnotic correctly points out, Leon's still gay.
I'll find
He'll say dumb things.
something
upset
for you
me.
to scream
We
about.
we all woke up late today.
Bro, I was gaming late.
Oh, yeah. Badger beat me by quite a bit to the stream. I was very late to the stream. Scooby Papa didn't even come to the stream. She invited herself to. You mad lad. All right, here. Let's make you mad. Netflix released this trailer for documentary on Will Ferrell's trans best friend. I actually saw this trailer, skimmed through it, and I didn't even realize that's what it was. I was like, what? This dude has some crazy ass clothes. No, it turns out, yeah. Oh, what? Which shelf am I showing?
I don't know.
I'll say my manga is a little depressing. Here, we'll get a little higher. I'm still working on my berserks. I got a little Hellsing, a little Tekken King.
He didn't give a shit about you. He wants you to show his.
Oh, your picture? Send it to me. Send it to me. I will.
Yeah, he said check DMs.
It's the one on
did he?
DMs.
Yeah.
I see a lot of my manga goes down.
Make sure to docs to show all your messages.
Now you want to see all that money on the ground? That's usually what my room looks like while I'm streaming.
At least there's not a bunch of takeout just scattered around.
Yeah, I definitely
Asman style, just cups everywhere.
I'm mostly clean. I mean, like I don't clean my bathroom or wash my sheets, but like my room's clean.
Hey,
right?
those that aren't ever on camera, you don't have to clean those. That's the rule. If it's not on camera,
right?
you don't have to clean it. I think.
I mean, like, I'm clean enough, but like also it's like, why would I ever make my bed? I'm just gonna sleep in it the next night. But I am also clean, but also my dishes are usually pretty piled up. But like my floor is clean. It's not vacuumed, but usually there's not a bunch of money laying on it.
Yeah, ABF. Do you ever say to yourself, why would I clean my guns? I'm just gonna use them again tomorrow.
Well, it's a little different with guns because there is corrosion. So
no corrosion. You see what his bed looks like? There's corrosion and gunk and all the buildup, and he misfires several times at night.
God. It's called seasoning, guys.
Making a mess.
Yeah.
What's this? A wok? You gotta what? You cooking stir fryer on your guns? All right. Shout out Side of Bearded Champions Club. Wait. Okay, so
Champions. Is that's
a Sesame Street Dr. Disrespect fan. Not really a crossover I was expecting. But oh man, yeah. Did anyone watch the Dr. Disrespect? Here's the truth.
Yeah, and we learned
Jumanji
nothing.
Well, we learned what we thought happened was exactly what at least what he is claiming happened.
Yeah, I was expecting some sort of like evidence to come out, but nothing really did.
See, I didn't expect any evidence, but I think that
green screen like courtroom and holding up like Exhibit A and stuff.
No, like him showing off the DMs or something.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think he has the DMs. They may be filed away in a court filing somewhere, but Twitch deleted their whispers function from what I understand. So you know that they went scorched earth, they nuked everything, it's all gone. Nobody has access to it. And if it was in a court case and the court case is settled and closed, that's locked away. That's sealed up. They can't show anybody anything. So I think we just have to take people's word. And that Cody Connors guy is a massive piece of shit. So I do believe that he disingenuously presented things. However, it's Doc's statement that was the most damning thing. And I don't know if we're going to get anything more than that.
Yeah. He did damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my question is, which one of these do I read? Also, I'm very impressed. Every time I watch one of Hypno's manga videos or look at one of his pictures he takes of his shelf, my bank account sighs a little bit because I thought it was bad enough having a comic book addiction, but thanks to Hypnotic, I also have a manga addiction too. Wait, what do you mean? This picture, right? Yes. Right? Which one do I because I've seen most of these at the used bookstore. So which one or two?
That sounds like a toxic relationship to me. Does he beat you and say degrading things?
I'm reading Tokyo Ghoul right now. He did say he'd fire me if I didn't read that. And I just finished book 7, so I'm officially halfway. So the character just had their like upgrade moment. So it's about to get good.
Nice.
All right. So wait, does he give me an answer? Still didn't know. Show me. Yeah. One. Fine. Go then. I'm going with what Nut Bunny tells me then.
The mildly bemused badger right now.
All right. Did you have any tabs or anything you wanted to show off? I just got a little more idiots trying to cancel. Genshin Impact Fire Emblem Heroes person got in on the trying to cancel our homies thing. Let's see what this idiot has to say. Oh yeah, Team YouTube says, stop trying to report these people. What is wrong with you, you fucking Nazis? All right. So she says, well, she/her probably says, fully realizing what certain people can get away with on YouTube on just on the basis of what film/TV they cover is making me go nuclear Joker brain. Nuclear Joker brain? I don't know what that is, but if McFarlane made a figure of it, Badger would buy it. It really feels like if you cover media that's intended for children or general audiences, you can get away with being a full-on bigot. It's nuts. So if you cover Star Wars or Rings of Power, which do not feel like kids shows at all, then you can be bigots or something. Anyone able to explain this for me?
Nope.
You can't keep getting away with it.
It turns out she can't explain it either. This is my response to her thoughts on that. So they're doing kid stuff, so now they're allowed to say, wait, so are the people doing adult stuff and doing it, and they're banned for saying adults? Okay, let's go back to it. The majority of our viewer base is this exact demographic. Oh my God, Kyle Rittenhouse. Male, white, teen. Please, YouTube, let creators choose what ads air on their videos so we stop getting ads for PragerU and other gateways to right-wing radicals. Prager, Dennis Prager. Yeah, real far right Dennis Prager.
Well, remember, he did go on, what was it?
Bill Maher.
It was Maher, yeah. And he was talking about the tampons in the men's bathrooms. And they said, oh no, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Tried to laugh him off of the stage, basically. And well, we all know what 2024 looks like.
So that was 2020. Another one for 2020. A fun year I think we'll probably be back to here before long. I love all you kids so much, and I'm outspoken and argumentative on Twitter out of extreme worry. One could call it extreme virtue signaling. The right is not your friend. And if I make even one of you reconsider that path, and I've done my job as a responsible YouTuber, Badger, are you being an irresponsible YouTuber?
I'm actually being a responsible one because you want to see how fucking quickly it went completely batshit and everyone look this is just a couple years before.
There you go.
And men menstruate.
Who is saying this? You're talking about a very small percentage.
Oh, really?
Hey guys, I'm off the grid for
August.
Don't tell Jeremy.
Anyone who says a man cannot menstruate is considered transphobic.
I missed.
Now, this is 2019. I'm going to keep going, but just holy hell, this has become the way of life now.
This whole story.
Are you kidding?
Tell me where you're getting this.
Just Google it. Can men menstruate?
Who is saying this? You're talking about a very small percentage.
Oh, really?
And then that ended up being major medical institutions, including our own government. We see who is in charge there. You get the idea.
Do you know how the boys have responded to this being in their bathrooms? Tampon dispenser in boys' school bathroom destroyed by Connecticut students.
Based.
Yes, so it's basically like when a person from India sees a toilet.
Destroys it.
No, Bunny, I can't. I'm so sorry. I agree. Hashtag cancel ABF. He's only getting away with it because we're talking about kids shows too.
Stop! I'm going to defend him because in my country we don't have toilets. We have holes in the fucking ground. You have to crouch. So the first time that I saw a toilet and I got to sit down and poop like a human, oh my God! I had a bunch of built-up poop that it destroyed it. It cracked it right down the middle.
See, there's a twofer. They broke the toilet too.
Yes, that's great.
That is the correct response to this.
What's up,
Hello. First time talking about
this is why they call us the alt-right pipeline. That we're radicalizing people to the use of toilets.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
I as well stand behind ABF because standing in front of him is a dangerous proposition.
Yes. First rule of gun safety: get as far away from ABF as possible. Iron Man junks his old suit, blah, blah, blah. I just want to talk. Do we like this kind of steampunky, like OG Iron Man 1 built in a cave vibe going on here, or what? Thoughts?
I'm not opposed to it. Like, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it's a different style. I'm okay with changing stuff up.
I like steampunk.
It's
I'm
not
opposed to it.
There are not very many penises on it, though, which I think means that it's not going to do very well in 2024.
It needs more penis. It needs rainbow stripe. Cross chest.
Sadly, we will not be getting those rainbow stripes on our Coors Light cans. Which, do either of you two drink, or any of you three drink ever Coors Light drinkers?
I used to.
I mean, I still drink water, so I guess that would be
I really
acceptable.
appreciate you stopping by. Any other Coors Light drinkers on the panel?
Nope.
All right, good to hear. Welcome back, Hayden.
Hey, I only drink vodka now, okay? I grew up.
Clear liquors if you're going to do it.
When the Bud Light thing was going on, most people went to Coors Light.
Coors Light or
Just want to point
Modelo?
that out. So
They're all probably owned by the same fucking corrupt corporations, but
Yeah, well, this is Molson Coors, and the other one was like AB.
It's
Bev, or
InBev.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, InBev.
but like Modelo is, I think,
Modelo is part of
Anheuser-Busch.
InBev.
yeah.
And who is it doing this yet again? Robbie Starbuck. He has practically single-handedly gotten like 5 companies in the last month to do this.
Here's the thing. He's wrong about a lot of these companies, because if you actually read their statements, they say
get the bridge clip ready.
We are still committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And they talk about how they're just spreading it out into their company, how they're getting rid of their DEI departments and they're not holding their DEI meetings anymore, but they're still committed to it. They say it in their own statements, and he just ignores that part of it.
What do they say? What are they doing? They're trying to. It's like a gap.
Wait, I'm hovering over it as well.
Bring things together, right?
What's today's secret word?
Yep.
Yeah, Hayden, I need a clip idea for you, because till you give me one, that is currently your clip. Because you dropped a 50 nuke yesterday. I'm like, I still don't have a Hayden clip.
And by the way, your beer tastes like piss. We know. It's because we piss in it. That's not all. Peace warm, Django.
So yes, as always, these wins aren't always full wins. Keep that in mind, like Hayden's saying. But still, any participation in Human Rights Council Corporate Equality Index. We talk about all the ESG, DEI stuff. A lot of that is enforced by this social credit score called the Corporate Equality Index, which all those stickers you see of, like the blue sticker with the yellow equal sign, that's HRC. They promote your kids getting turned trans, and then they're like, oh no, they're all Minecrafting themselves. Give us more money so we can help fix the problem we caused. No more DEI-based training programs, thank God. Like, why do I need to know what the difference between equality and equity? I work with people who didn't even know how to run the freaking cash register, and we're teaching them the difference between equity and equality, and they're not even trained to do their job. Yes. No more supplier diversity goals, because that's one thing too, is where, oh, you want to get all your supplies? Well, you better not get it from a white-owned business. So all that stuff is definitely heading in the right direction, even if it isn't quite perfect, and even if they do have that sinister bridge hiding underneath to take everything back over. Badger, you seem to be contemplating.
I am. I'm contemplating if I can get the new Sig Sauer in a 45 double stack magazine.
Okay.
I can do another internal striker, but I sort of don't want that. I want a double action. I don't know, ABF. What do you think?
Yeah, what was the question for ABF? Is that what it was? The double
No,
stack?
he was talking about 45 auto. I actually do not own any double stack 45. I don't know. My first pistol I ever bought was a 1911, and I love it to death. No, it's not up on the wall. But I gravitated towards 9mm just because I like having more friends in the pocket. So.
That's what I said. I'd rather have an extended mag than those heavy hitters that are very satisfying. But plus 45 is fucking expensive. Yeah. It's all expensive, but 45 is really expensive compared to
9mm
like
is like the most mass-produced round, so you can just get it.
That's the other thing. When shit goes down, you got to think about what you're going to find out there scavenging, and 9mm is going to be the most, and 5.5, 6 going to be the most basic things you're going to find out there. Yep. Unless you go like what, you're probably going to find a lot of hunting shit, depending on where you go. Yeah. What are you going to do? I would love a good.
Tell
45.
Me we're going to do is tell me your favorite Chuck Norris movie. Is there a single one that deserves to be on the list?
Sidekicks, because I had gnarly asthma growing up, and the kid Barry had asthma, and he like fantasizes about having Chuck Norris be his like hero. and so he's a bunch of daydreams, and there's a hot teacher. Oh yeah,
that's number 3 on Screen Rant's list.
That's funny.
So I'm gonna dig into this Molson Coors thing because I think they're full of shit. And I'm gonna
sick them.
When a Hayden locks onto your leg, nothing lets go, unless you I don't know, put a finger in his butt or something.
My buddy's going political. He did some research on those Krasenstein brothers on Twitter, the creepy botters, who for some reason are still allowed on there. And if you've seen anything about some of the allegations of their past and whatnot coming out, my buddy actually helped get that going and stuff. So investigate. I got Weird Ghost to get rid of their website for a night and then say they were under an harassment campaign because I posted a couple pictures on my Twitter.
It's harassment.
Yeah, what was the latest thing that came out about them? That they're not even like U.S. citizens or something like that, right?
Who?
Weird Ghosts? Oh,
Krasenstein? No, Krasenstein.
Oh, different.
Well, the thing coming out about them is some of the creepy accusations.
Let's say they bought a ton of very specific websites back in the 2010s that have some very suspect names, and they have an email address that's tied to ownership of a lot of those that got shut down for having material that some people would throw people in wood chippers for.
That Alex Rosen guy or whatever, the big ginger dude who's like the pedo hunter, he actually messaged him, and then the next day he did like a big live stream of all about them and whatnot. So him just doing a little research and then sending it to someone that's got that freaking like the most well-known pedo hunter going after the Krasensteins now.
I should say very quickly, because I did just say that, this is just what I've seen circulating online. I'm not accusing them of anything.
I had to tell my buddy, I'm like, bro, you need to start, if you're going to be talking like this and doing this, you need to start throwing some allegedlys in there. And he's like, really? And I'm like, bro, yes, throw some allegedlys in there. I'm like, I told him some crazy, I told him like some crazy cunt on the internet is trying to sue my boss right now. I think that's how I described it to him. Oh, Alyssa.
Yeah, like whenever someone tells me that I shot a producer, I say allegedly.
Yes.
Hey, ABF, speaking of
you
shooting
allegedly feed off of our negative energies.
This is what I was looking at. Nice 45 ACP
awesome.
SIG. It's got the double action. I don't like Striker. I don't trust that internal shit. I don't know why, but
so my everyday carry now, and it has been for the last year and a half, is the P365 X macro comp. It has a compensator built into it, so it's a little bit larger, and I put up with it because it's a badass gun to shoot at the range.
Yeah, a lot of it is just like the comfort and how much it pokes you in the hip, right?
Honestly, I think guns are like lightsabers. You don't get one just because it's popular. You got to try it if you can and feel it in your hands. Some just feel right.
Beretta 92 FS compact. If you
Brigadier, not compact, full size. Hi, honey.
I got
Hi,
a
baby.
Beretta right there with the suppressor on it. Oh,
yeah, I got the Hogue grips, the nice Rogue. I love them. I love it so much. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Gotta go shoot.
I mean, it's no wrapping a towel around it, but I guess it's pretty cool, AB.
Oil filters work really well too. In fact, they had to start issuing tax stamps for oil filters because we're turning them into suppressors. Yeah,
and not that type of compensator. He doesn't need to compensate for anything.
Now, since we're so professional and we're the media now, we're talking about real things that actually like matter. So, I don't know what this X is, but I'm pretty sure they're talking about Twitter. Was banned in Brazil because socialists took over with their fun voting machines. And despite that, Twitter remains the #1 news app in Brazil, even after 7 days of suspension.
The only person who got off was Dan Vasc, and I think it was because he got in some account trouble.
Yeah. Despite Supreme Court fines over VPN use, Brazilians continue to use the platform. Protests, which we'll show here in a moment, today fuel even more downloads. So this is also the correct response to this.
For sure. Yeah. Because they can't arrest everyone in Brazil. So if everyone stands against it and says, yeah, you know what, screw you, we're still going to use Twix, Twitter, X, whatever the hell it's called, they can't do anything about it. They can go after some people, some high profile people, but they can't put everyone in jail. So the more people who refuse
it's like
lockdowns. To go along with it,
it's like masks and stuff.
Exactly.
We're going to get out all the gang members. We're going to put you normal citizens in these big ass gang prisons.
Wait, are you talking about the third world Brazil or third world UK?
Yes.
Aurora, Colorado. Oh wait, no, they took over an apartment complex.
Bro, so there's a meme going like, look at all these men overcoming generational trauma and depression by clearing out apartment buildings of gang members. And it was like a bunch of dudes intact. Let's go. I'll go right now to Colorado if you're letting us do this. If you were like, if you want to go and fight, let's go. IBF road trip.
I just want to hang out with the boys and clear out Venezuela.
I'm just trying to go room to room. I'm just trying to go room to room.
Well, yeah, there's the guy with like the microphone. Like, Venezuelan.
I saw a video of some like gang members that came from California that went to one of those apartment complexes, went live talking about how they were there to clear it out, met up with some other gang member from Dallas, and then there was another one from like Georgia. That there are all these gangsters that are showing up, and they're like, "Nah, we ain't playing that over here.
This is our shit."
Yeah. Which honestly, it's good to see. Yeah, I want to see more.
I grew up.
I would say Badger's area was protected during BLM by probably some similar forces.
We had a Compton Crip that rolled up real quick. It was like, get the fuck out of here. Some guy was trying to break into a jewelry store or whatever. It was like, he used a lot more colorful words that I won't use. But yeah, protect our shit. And then the next day, everyone was here like cleaning up windows and scrubbing up because there wasn't anyone here. It was all the fucks that come into your town to protest.
On buses.
We need Marvin Heemeyer to clean up Denver.
True and real, sir.
I enjoy Spawn, but instead of him protecting the homeless, if he were a vigilante hobo killer, I think I would like him even more. I said it. I get some people get on hard times and drugs and stuff, but when I hear about homeless people dying, it's like, I guess there's more important things. If a vigilante were to start doing it, there's probably worse vigilante. I would never, ever condone it, though.
Is that French?
Yes. My sister actually lived in Denver years ago, and it was atrocious, and she paid an insane amount of money to have her apartment building on two sides be homeless camps.
It sucks because Colorado is so beautiful. We go there camping probably once or twice a year.
And just like California, it used to be incredibly conservative.
Yep. I mean, look at what Prohibition did. Rise of the bootlegging and, Capone and all that stuff. People get pretty industrious, it turns out, when you either strip away their movie budgets and or say you can't do certain things.
Yeah, there's a reason they kept the liquor stores open here, and that's because if they take our liquor away, the problems occur, especially for members of Congress.
Here, it's because people would die. Literally, you would die from fucking withdrawals. There's a bunch of people addicted to alcohol.
80% of Congress, yes.
Yeah. Fun fact, alcohol is one of the few things that you cannot get off of without help, like if you're super, super addicted. What? That's how homeboy from True Blood and I believe Amy Winehouse died. It was actually detoxing, and they didn't do it the right way.
I've seen The Last Samurai. Thank you very much. I know how alcoholism works. And
so
White Samurai.
So good. So awesome. He was definitely a samurai with a capital S.
All I'm saying is I want to go out and help out the homeless who stand and beg on the street corners. Just give them a little money. Get the fuck out of the ground! Oh, God. I want to take care of the homeless problem once and for all.
Here's the problem is that about 80%, and I'm probably underselling it, of the homeless problem are not just good. Money. No, they're fucking mentally ill schizophrenics who have conversations with themselves. I see them all the time. Once upon a time, we put them in mental institutions and then tried to help them that way. Now they're just out on the street.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that they weren't just roaming around and hurting people and stealing back whenever we had a place that we would keep them for the good of themselves and society. But we closed all those down.
Reagan stopped that one, but I think he regretted it later on.
So this is the Brazil protest. They actually... The leader, Maduro, had tried to have his own parade, and not a single person showed up to it. But that actually takes us into Elon Musk commenting on this guy's experience in San Francisco. And Badger, you feel free to interrupt whenever you feel like you are being represented in the story. San Francisco might just be too lawless to be livable. I can't find a safe pharmacy in San Francisco to pick up my medication. This morning, middle of Fitty, inside a Walgreens, saw a stabbing. A month ago, different location, homeless guy tweaking out, pouring Gatorade all over himself. These are all the pharmacies closest to Rincon Hill, which is supposed to be a safe neighborhood. This craziness has always existed. The problem is it has spread so much.
And they get
sanctuary
shipped.
neighborhood.
They get shipped into those. All of a sudden, you see completely new group of people. Like, who the fuck is that?
And he was pouring Gatorade on himself because Brando wasn't available.
Yes, he's just trying to get his electrolytes. 2 weeks ago was going out to dinner with the girl I'm seeing. Could you imagine having a date in like one of these places? Take a girl out on a date in one of these places? Like ready to get stabbed, like just trying to defend her any moment. Mentally.
Oh no, you mean trying to run away at the first sign and leave her there?
Yeah,
that's normally what happens with these fucks.
Yes. My mistake. Mentally ill guy chasing a tourist with a pencil trying to stab him, screaming at him. Tourist with a can of mace pepper spraying him. On my way to work from Barton, the Mission, there's an open-air drug market with literal stands selling crack. People are dying on the street doing drugs, and the liberal nonprofits are supporting their habit. That's where it is, right? Like all the illegal immigration, all the homelessness, all the crime and whatnot. Liberal nonprofits are always front and centered. These are the political version of the Sweet Baby Inks and the Black Girl Gamers and all that stuff.
They give out government-made drugs, government-made pure cocaine and heroin,
clean
and
needles,
all that. Just clean. Yes, the drugs they give out is better than what the cartel sells you.
So, and then I'll let you guys talk here in a second. His solution: this needs to end. Might find myself writing code from New York City sooner. His answer to San Francisco is to move to New York City.
These people are insane. They refuse to acknowledge the problem.
No, the reason why this is all getting to that point is because people on the right have been pointing it out, but they're always wrong, so they just ignore them. They've been saying it for the past 4 years.
I almost pulled up that article. Mediaite even had it where I think it was like LA Times, a columnist blamed the Republicans because they said the liberals screwed everything up, but it's because the Republicans are too far right, so no one is willing to vote for them. So because they're too far right, it's their fault because there's no alternative to the crazies on the left. So it's not the crazy left's fault, it's the conservatives, which I assume California conservatives aren't particularly concerned. I mean, like Ratcher, it's, he's fine with the gays and the abortions and whatnot. He's like pretty darn liberal and what have you.
I'm so fine that I do not refer to them as the gays.
That is that is too far right for them to vote for. So Badger he's too conservative, and he is to blame for the open air crack stance.
Yeah.
But everyone fails to realize that the right is basically just like 3 or 4 policies away from being classic liberal from 10 years ago.
Absolutely.
Donald Trump,
that's why the right is becoming the umbrella.
Donald Trump's a New York liberal, and he's seen as like the farthest right thing on the planet.
I was like the
donated to Hillary Clinton.
The leftists of left wing, if you wanted to, like during like the Iraq war, which whatever, we were proven right on that, but I like guns, so I'm pro Second Amendment and First Amendment. So what the fuck? I was an outcast then.
When I was young, I've talked about this before, we were default liberals. We were anti-war, anti-big business, anti-government, pro-freedom, especially First Amendment. Now they are pro-war, pro-big business, pro-government. They're the exact opposite of when I grew up.
The First and the Second Amendment are all you need.
They definitely protect each other.
That first one.
We certainly don't need
first
need
one don't
19.
work. That's what the second one is for.
Yes, I do like the 10th Amendment as well. If we had more states' rights, that would definitely.
I was just listening to a whole thing on this. It was like, I think it was Eric Weinstein. They like to have their shit pronounced different. Weinstein, on Rogan, he was like, that was the whole thing of the Constitution. Is it's a lot of contradictions because they saw all the foolery that would happen. But at the end of the day, that's why there's those first two.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. There's a reason they're the first two. So we are the media now. Twitter is winning. So what is this desperate mainstream media going to do to bring it all back? They're going to bring back Brian Stelter to CNN.
Mr. Potato Head lives.
CNN is saved. It's chief media.
What the hell is even that?
Chief media analyst.
How old is Brian Stelter? Because someone told me one time, and I was like, "There's no way."
He's like 34, 35.
Yeah, he's around my age. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
The dude looks like he's like a beat up 48.
39. He's 39.
39,
So
there you go.
just under 40. He's for like four years older than me ish. Yes. Poor Brian Stelter. Oh, what's Tomahawk on about? Let's see. So at what point do we build walls around the major cities again? All I'm saying is when no Infinity Gauntlet is when Thanos first comes to Earth. After he does the Thanos snap, kills everyone. The first thing he does when he gets to Earth is puts the entire west coast of America into the ocean where it belongs. And then all the bad guys come and stop him for some reason.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Let's see. I'm almost there. Let's see. I think this is this one, right? Oh, wait, right?
Honey, shame if I distracted you. Just go ahead and
put it in the ocean. Put it in the ocean. Wait, what? What do you guys think we should build a wall? I say around the west coast, and let's just go ahead and wall off Canada while we're here. Right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anyone else's thoughts?
Indiana. Got to wall you guys off in there. Sorry.
No,
I don't know. It'd be nice to have a wall on the southern border too.
Michigan.
But,
oh, you're just talking crazy, Hayden. We already discussed why we need to have all our money stolen from us to go to the government. It's for roads. They're too busy spending all the money on roads. They can't afford walls, Hayden. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Randall here, shout out.
I love how everybody always equates to your like federal taxes being used for roads when federally that's not really what they go for mostly.
Mega City 1. Mega City 1. Better than all the other mega cities. All right, so.
It goes towards keeping the 2,500 military bases around the world open.
So when we grew up, we were told taxes are to pay for roads. Kids, when they grow up, are going to be told taxes are to pay for the interest on our debt because that's going to consume 100% of our taxes. Let's see.
Eric July has a great quote about roads and taxes.
There we go. Right here. Just the whole west coast of America falling into the ocean where it belongs. Arizona, I'm fine if it doesn't go in with it.
Now I can't unhear the you've heard of Mega City, but how about MAGA? How about MAGA City?
No,
MAGA City
Magadonia.
1. All right. Walls, a lot of walls.
Well, we need
All the
California
walls,
to fall in
the
the ocean so we can have real life escape from LA.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Dare you?
Hashtag
send a search party for me.
We'll get you out of there first.
Badger will be a warlord.
Yeah, don't be the boy. Don't be the boy. And it'll zoom in on me with my face painted. Yeah.
So Thanos, even besides that, I gotta say Thanos is currently my favorite Marvel character. But the fact that he immediately sends California, Washington, and Oregon into the Pacific where it belongs, cherry on top. It's one of those I already like you. You don't have to keep trying to convince me Thanos situations. So there's random article for this. Anyone who forgot about old Ray Gun here.
Like Daxnar, why would you care if someone nuked California? It's like, because I'm one of the idiots living in it.
Don't you care? That's so
That was the
selfish.
best picture.
So selfish of you. Okay, like don't you want to think about care about the rest of America? Jeez, so selfish. Just fall in the ocean where you belong. Hey, I've seen things. You guys will probably end up getting gills and creating your own underwater civilization. So
I thought you'd be taller. You know, as in the first one, everyone's like, I thought you'd be taller. And the second was, I heard you was dead.
All right, we are already a half hour over. Now we have very important time. What the heck am I going to be watching? I have many other things to watch. Conspiracy theory is probably what I will be watching today. A movie. All right.
Ooh.
So ABF, we need your answer. Which one? I just scrolled through 43. Which one? I just gave you 100 options and you can't pick one. What a woman. Hook. Okay, yeah, of course. Hook's going on there for Badger till it eventually wins.
I saw Drive on there. I just wanted to point out, I hate it in movies where they make the car go in reverse 100 miles an hour. And I think I remember them doing that. Your reverse gear can't go that fast. So, and even if you could, your car would just whip around with the smallest little, correction.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I don't know why this is so good, Bobby.
So true.
I've eaten half my daughter's broccoli trying to convince her it's good. It's fucking disgusting, and she knows it. Bro, dip it in cheese. We all know what's going on here.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Hey, you know what you got to do.
No one likes salads. Everyone just likes salad dressing.
If you like Joe Pesci, you would like My Cousin Vinny right there. I think you love that movie.
That's why it's on. Is that your answer?
The Utes.
Yeah.
All right, My Cousin Vinny. We need one more. I guess I will choose one. Let's see. Ooh.
The Lighthouse. I watched that with Rat one day. What a fucking journey that one is.
Is it good?
You spilled your beans. You liked me lobster. I saw you did. Fucking yeah. William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. They're good.
You have to be a gearhead to like that. Who Am I is good.
Who Am I is good. Yeah, Jackie Chan. Yeah. Oh, Payback. Oh, Air Force One.
Payback is awesome.
Fuck.
Payback or Air Force One?
Air Force One. But that pained me to say it. But yeah, Air Force One. But Payback is really good.
Nah, I say Payback. Air Force One is.
Which one? Have you seen the director's cut of Payback? It is actually an entirely different fucking movie.
I think I did watch it, and I felt like it was an entirely different movie.
It's the chick villain instead of I like the theatrical cut. It's the rare versions where not only is the director's cut actually different, but the theatrical cut is better than the director's cut.
I was gonna say I liked the theatrical cut better.
His face isn't even in it. The dude that played Whistler in Chris Christopherson. Yeah, he's not even in. So yeah, Payback or Air Force One are both solids.
Hot sauce broccoli, you say?
And obviously I said Hook first because Rufio.
All right, well, we got Hook, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, My Cousin Vinny, and Payback. A very weird poll. We've had some legendary polls recently. This is a weird one.
That's because you got like all the top 50 out of the way, and now it's just a bunch of leftovers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And currently, you'll be happy to hear ABF, My Cousin Vinny, out with the starting lead.
Mermaid Vagine.
Ooh, Hook is catching up though. Tomahawk, what do we add now? Escanaba into
you do it.
No, Escanaba into Moonlight. Well, if you're looking for movies, how about Escanaba into Moonlight? Does anyone know
what
Escanaba
like
into Moonlight is?
A sexy word for sex time?
It sounds kind of sexy.
In the moonlight. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Mask of Zorro clip popped up, and it was the strip sword fight one, and I'm like, I just want to go and click on this real quick. See, if Catherine Zeta-Jones still holds up.
Okay, Escanaba in the Moonlight, a 2001 American comedy film written, directed, and starring Jeff Daniels.
Daniels.
Really? I like Jeff Daniels.
Never seen this one.
Jeff Daniels too.
3.
Interesting.
A macho man and a family on the eve of deer hunting season must deal with the eldest son's curse of never having bagged a buck.
Yeah.
And it's a comedy with Jeff Daniels? All right. It's on the list.
Yeah,
Escanaba in the Moonlight.
Have you seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah,
it's Big Lebowski. Lebowski.
I meant to throw it back on here. Let's see if I did or not. Because I have seen it, but it's one I haven't seen in a while.
There's so many great lines out of that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched any Coen Brothers.
Shut up, Donnie. You're out of your element.
All right. It's on the watch list. All right. Escanaba in the Moonlight. The Moonlight. All right. It's on the list. And then, Hook is winning by 3% now, beating out Cousin Vinny.
God level. That's why.
I definitely remember some Big Lebowski. And yeah, his performance in that, it's like a low effort, but also like high effort to be low effort performance.
Nothing's going to beat Dustin Hoffman as Hook.
You keep telling me. I'm worried if I think I'm going to have to just lie and say I like it if I don't.
Yes.
I'm worried.
That's right.
All right. Let's see. All right, one little last thing because we were talking about Elon and oh my God, ABF. Time Magazine does 100 most influential people in AI, and they don't add Elon Musk, but they do include Scarlett Johansson, top 100 influential people in AI. No Elon Musk, but includes Scarlett Johansson.
That's insane.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
That's my favorite.
I dare one of you to say that he missed. I dare you.
There's a couple of them for that. I dare
I've
you.
seen lots of hits. Seen lots of hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we might have a clip if there were any misses. It's so cool when, god dang it, ABF, you break the chat and I love it. I changed my mind. We're watching My Cousin Vinny. Hook didn't win. 4 a.m. ballot dump. It's actually really close. Hook is 28%, League 26, and My Cousin Vinny 26, and Payback 21. So it's all like within a couple votes of each other. Yeah, god damn it! All right. Yes, as I mentioned, we are crowdfunding for my next documentary that I've already started working on. I can't watch videos normally anymore. Now, when I watch videos, I'm like, oh, that's a good clip. I have to go and get the link and then put it in the doc and then put the timestamp and then write the funny thing I want to. I can't just enjoy entertainment anymore. I'm on the clock at all times. It's one of the things that drove me crazy because I couldn't like watch stuff anymore without having to like clip it and stuff. So I'm back on it. I've already added so much stuff. It's going to be so much work, but I think
you mentioned
I'm excited.
You also want to make a comic book one of these days.
Yes.
What you should do is just like keep that on the back burner, but just like have notes of things and ideas.
Correct. Well, I already know what I want to do, so it'd be while I'm working on documentary, flesh out the world, and then once I finish the next one, then get on some actual writing and designing and organizing and whatnot.
That'd be awesome.
Because obviously I would love to just go to comic book, but that takes a while and need to build the audience. So I figured documentary is my best way to do that. And a lot of you guys, you guys are here for the documentary stuff. So it's just insanely time consuming and I was so burnt out on editing. So
You missed me!
Yes, as requested by Angry Badger.
They come in here and they appear. It's like it's beautiful. Summoning the muse.
Oh man, that was really good. I really don't want to show these LGBTQI plus influencers and their new surrogate babies now.
Ruin it.
Sam Smith, Jane County, Andre 3000, other pop stars team up for transgender propaganda album. I assume it's gonna be the music version of Love Is Love.
Assassins will be on his list eventually. Stallone and Antonio Banderas.
Wait, as assassins?
Yeah.
I totally
Stallone
forgot about
is
that.
like a badass assassin, and Antonio Banderas like is a sycophant for him, and sort of like it's good.
It's called Assassins?
Called Assassins.
Man.
It's a little cheesy, but it's fun.
It's a little cheesy, but if you take it for the time period, it's just right on point.
Yeah.
It's similar to like the Specialist type of. Yeah. It's where the clip of Antonio going like this. I like loving something great, and it's used all the time in memes.
Look at that movie poster. Just a bunch of people like hiding behind shit.
95, dude.
That's
Julianne Moore, smoking hot.
1995, good time.
1995 was a very good year.
So when that Memories movie came out, sorry, I went a stream without talking about Memories. I had to bring it back up.
Oh, Mom, 13th Warrior. He loves it because there's the 5 of them. You lie to that woman and you tell her you like it.
It was so good. 13th Warrior was the bestest. It definitely wasn't shown up by like a sci-fi B movie with Jesus in it.
By the way, Mom, if you haven't seen Outlander with Jim Caviezel, very good movie.
Yeah, that's what I just watched that one instead. All right, so you guys won't let me talk about any of those tabs. No one cares about sports. I just want to bring this up because it's hilarious. So there's the WNBA that no one cares about. They finally got that scrawny white girl in there, and people actually care about the WNBA for the first time. And this black girl who's super racist is really angry that the white girl gets all the attention. So she's been doing hard fouls against her, literally assaulting her because she doesn't have enough self-control. Well, now she accuses the white girl's fans of racism.
With her mouth open like that? It looks like she's saying...
Yes.
Literally physically attacking her because she's mad the white girl's getting all the attention, is now accusing her fans of racism. Who would have guessed?
Her leg was cut off in a lightsaber fight, and so now she wears one leg glove. Luke Skywalker.
Oh wait, yeah. What is happening? What is going on?
It's a compression leg.
I saw that
Fox,
too.
obviously, she has an injury on her left leg. You athletes.
We
know what they are.
Yeah, she probably hit Caitlin Clark too hard and injured herself.
It's the hooping and the hopping and the booping and the bopping.
Well, like my shots usually go like pretty left, so I feel like if maybe I constricted my right side, would that like straighten it up? I don't know.
Collateral, Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise, where Tom Cruise plays an assassin that Jamie Foxx drives around. That is still used to illustrate a real world of how to like basically have a firefight in close distance. The push away, the quick draw.
Should
like,
this
it's still
be on my list?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 7.5 on IMDb. And you forgot Jada Pinkett Smith. Thank you very much.
I blocked her out. ABF, you know I'm talking about that scene, right? With when they try to take Cruise's bag. It's okay. Hold on, because this scene alone, okay, I've heard it in several training places. They use it, police department, shit like that.
I've been wanting to rewatch this because it's been so long. I don't remember it very much.
Yeah, it's a perfect, and then you break down. Yeah. All right.
Wait, Jada Pinkett Smith and like Gamora actress, are they the same people?
No, that's Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just checking. Right?
I think that Zoe's better.
Oh, she's definitely cuter. Like I normally didn't think I would fuck a blue woman or a green woman, and she changed my mind on both.
All right, look at this.
Yo, homie.
Yeah, he's got like gray hair.
Yeah,
yeah, he
like
does.
Bleach
Is that
blonde.
my briefcase?
Is your briefcase? Yeah, it is. Why? You want it back? About your wallet? What else you got for
Just
me?
an average walk in San Francisco.
God, that's so
Now,
awesome.
San Francisco.
If you break it down, this is exactly what you would do if you notice, like, because I've seen this broken down too, right? He's cool. He plays it nice and easy.
Why? You want it
Gun is
back?
pulled out. He puts his hands up so that he can go either direction with quick. Pushes the thing just there.
Shoots from the
Quick
hip.
drop from the hip, off the hip, and then full, and then again to make sure he got ahead.
Hey guys,
That is
hey,
taught
I gotta
basically now.
bounce. Thank you guys for having
We're
me
almost
on.
ending.
But I
Do
got.
you want to
I got
plug
some stuff I
anything?
gotta- just follow me on Twitter and YouTube at HaydenWayne75.
Shout out, bro.
Let's go. And most importantly, smack that like button. Absolute pleasure having you on, Hayden, unexpectedly. Yeah, no, that's good. It felt very like when you watch like the Keanu John Wick like training video.
It's as grounded and
like,
realistic
stuff.
as you want while still being a movie.
And you can feel like how real it is because I'm watching some of thie 80s and 90s movies and whatnot. Like when the people are just like, and there's like not a single person gets shot. It's just like it takes you out of it because there's no stakes when bullets don't matter.
There was an effort, like I want to say, like around the 2000s, maybe mid 2000s, where they started to try to actually add like firearm realism to movies, and that made me very happy.
I mean, that's one of the reasons John Wick was so popular. It actually felt real.
Before all that, it was just a whole bunch of memes of people cocking their gun over and over. There was no actual real firearm knowledge in movies until later on.
And yeah, it doesn't make sense either because it's like there's some things you can get away with, but this something like that, like you can just hire some people who know what the hell they're talking about. Unlike the people that Alec Baldwin as producer hired for certain sets.
Did he leave or is he still here?
No, I'm here.
False alarm?
Everything just immediately got like rectified, and I did not have to go like I thought I was going to.
Oh,
that's how
I'm like.
How you solve a problem right there.
I wanted to make sure you
absolutely
didn't get caught 38 seconding in case you thought you left and you didn't. What Tomahawk?
Jesus Christ. Also, I just want to shout, I assume this is making fun of Mazza, like our Mazza on our side, whose I believe birthday it is. So happy birthday to him. And what the hell, Tomahawk? Bro, you already dropped behind me. God, I'm already out because of you.
The Warrior's Way. Oh my God, the Warrior's Way.
Wait, something ninjas? Okay.
The one with fucking yeah.
The Warrior's Way. Okay, 1 second, please. The Warrior's Way.
Is that a movie or a comic?
It's It's that bad movie with the chick that played Lois Lane, Kate Bosworth.
The Warriors.
It's all like on a sound stage where there's like it's a western, but it's not a western.
Okay, when I found it, I was like, no, it's the wrong one, but it's not the wrong one. And then I was like, okay, then this is probably what Tomac's talking about.
Yeah, The Warriors Way. Yeah.
The dang picture is the Spanish poster because they don't even have the English one.
It's not bad, but it's definitely a product of like it's an Asian western.
I'm mildly interested. There's actually I wonder if this is it. There was an Asian western trailer I saw. Tomac probably sent it, but I wonder if it was this. But yeah, hey, Asian western sounds good to me. The Warriors Way.
We got Mosa for 199. What's up, champs?
And my cousin Vinny came back for the win with that late night ballad dump. You love to see it. All right, and pull. Okay, I'm a busy man. I got to write all these.
This is a very interesting looking movie.
The Warriors Way. The Warriors Way. Wait, now here's when Tomac wants me to watch something. I have to see if I can actually watch it on something.
I've seen this,
it's on
actually.
Tubi. It's on Tubi and Prime. All right.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Warriors Way. Yeah, most of the stuff that Tomac recommends, I'm like, what the heck is this, Tomac? And then I end up enjoying it. So I'm definitely getting some what the heck is this vibe. So I'm feeling like I will probably enjoy it. Thank you, Tomac.
It's bullshit.
I was happy to have your recommendations. Yeah, by a good bit there at the end. I wasn't looking. I assume ABF stick this bot farm on him or something. My cousin Vinny. But yeah, there's definitely some 3 a.m. ballot dump. My cousin Vinny.
I have Nagranal controlling 9,000 phones.
It makes sense. And he's only well, it was 10,000 phones, but it's 9,000 after he smashed a few of them.
Well, it's over 9,000, just to be clear.
Yes, obviously for memeing purposes. All right, so I think that ends any more Western. I was gonna say Western animes, but wait, what is this considered a Western ninja movie? What words are broken? How do you like
fantasy
your grits?
Western?
All right, so fantasy westerns. All right, so I'm not from the South, so one time I tried grits when I was younger. I was like, this is just watery oatmeal. What is wrong with you guys? So I like my grits as the hash browns in the Waffle House All-Star Special, which I also add some jalapenos to, and Heinz 57. That is how I like my grits.
keep grits in the back of your mind as you're watching My Cousin Vinny.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
it's a true grit.
You're gonna laugh your ass off.
They cut that scene out of the Netflix version, and I had to fucking go find the actual because that entire which seems super fucking important for how it's referenced later on of the timing of how long it takes to cook grits. That
part was hilarious. Why would you cut
that? It's hominy. It's corn. It's like corn crushed up, and then it's used to
To
cook.
be fair, he's a South African Indian, so him not knowing grits, I think, is a little less.
You don't think he got hominy over
not
there?
liking them. Yeah, no, grits, I don't understand grits. It really is just like when you try to make like the instant oatmeal and you put too much water or milk in it or whatever, and it's way too soggy. It's that, but they do it on purpose for some reason.
I got some breakfast last week, and I was like, "Do I like grits? I don't even know." And I ordered some, and I don't like grits.
Correct. It doesn't taste like anything, which is why it's like cottage cheese where you gotta like add stuff to it.
Grits is like papa, like African papa. I looked it up.
It's like it's runny oatmeal ish with no taste. And here's what's so weird is
you're supposed to cook it in fucking like grease,
sauce,
salt and pepper and butter,
and then all the Cajun-y people, they'll have like shrimp with it, shrimp and grits, and it's like hot sauce runny oatmeal with shrimp.
Yeah, cheesy bacon grits with shrimp. Yeah, come on, bro.
You guys are weird.
I think the shrimp might make it better.
Well, yeah, because then I would just eat the shrimp, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh, that was good.
Yeah, you boil it.
Boil and mash them, stick them in stew. It's still gross. All right. Wait, hold on. Sorry, we forgot Ekmaz. Hold on. Get him back here. Where you at, Ekmaz? There we go. $1.99. The Ekmaz funding the new documentary. What up, guys? It's the Ekmaz here. Shout out to half of you, Ekmaz. All right. Anything else to discuss before we do some outros? No?
I don't have anything.
No? Badger, what you got going on tonight?
Late Night with the Gooch, which I suspect maybe a lot of us have going on because it's growing. It's very fun. We're going to be talking about all the things, Beetlejuice, Terminator Zero, all the things.
If it makes it past the lawyers, there might be a special guest on there tonight.
Oh, it's possibly that a Southern beau who likes mayo on his sandwiches might show up. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we are going to have possibly an OnlyFans star as the guest tonight. So.
Boy, X-Men 97 was a great show. It's the same. They got rid of that showrunner. Wonder what happened to him. Anyway, we'll see.
Who knows?
Safe space is all abound.
Exactly. So we got that. That's me and Badger going on tonight. Hayden. Would you like to plug things for a second time?
Yeah. At Hayden Wayne 75 on Twix and here on YouTube. Put out videos when I can, and I just hit 300 subs the other day on YouTube.
Come for that ass, AVF.
Yeah.
He's
running right up in front of me.
Love it.
Two
AVF,
opposite approaches.
What are you plugging? Wait, it's Sunday? So what? Off the hit tomorrow, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, tomorrow, and Angry Badger is going to be on there.
Good. Okay, I was making sure it is me. Let me write that. I got a book now. I'm professional. I write shit. All right. Yes.
Or I should say, Angry Badger is going to be on there.
No, he is. Yes, I was confirming because, dude, I was like, because I asked you, I was like, no, that was Dermy Wormy. Did that Monday happen?
My guest for today was Gooch and Scooby Pop, neither of which are here, and it's Hayden and ABF.
What time is that?
We're ABF professionals.
It's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. East. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Only 6 o'clock Heathen time, of course. Yeah.
And also, as usual, we have our Rings of Power watch party on Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern. And attendance is mandatory.
Yeah. I'll say Agatha releases 9 Eastern, so should be able to keep that 10 Eastern.
Look at the busy Badger with his shows.
You know, Google has a calendar, right?
I like tactile, like Ryan Roger Thay. He does that he writes them down. I like physical that you can touch.
Well, when you actually write stuff, this is my notes on Rings of Power episode 4.
Yeah,
when you write stuff, you remember it. When you type it, you don't.
That's
I'm
right.
a professional. I have
to get off my
Post-it
phone.
notes.
Trying to get off my phone, not be on it more.
This is my Post-it note that tells me to pay my taxes, or else my government will attack me with guns.
Put you in the small
roads.
room.
It's for the roads, guys. All right, so thank you so much. We broke. We broke 500 again. We hit like 650 yesterday. So this second documentary is off to being crowdfunded. Holy crap, guys. Thank you so much for the support. And we literally could not do this without you and a certain someone else.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Oh!
Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
Bye. Miss you all already. Oh my God.